Man, oh man. Boxing has lost two big fights in 1 year. Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, Terrence Crawford, Earl Spence. All tragic events. Boxing could have been on top with these two fights. These two fights could have been taking place. I mean, these two fights could have taken place this year. Politics, TV, TV scheduling, this side of the street. The fans got a whole lot to do with it. The knuckle draggers, the apologists, the Negroes. It's like the man fans, the Negroes, the knuckle draggers, the white supremacists, the cave dwellers. All these different elements have a whole lot to do with these fights is not being taken place. And these not the only two fights that's going to be lost. Now Gervonta Davis and Lomachenko. You got the homosexuals and you got the Negroes for Gervonta Davis. It's like a lot of these big fights will never happen in boxing. Boxing is the only sport where we won't get this chance to see the best fighting to get best, and the fans are satisfied with the results. And not seeing Spence, we could have saw Spence and Crawford this year or last year. We could have saw these fights, no doubt about it. We could have, instead of seeing Porter and Spence, or instead of seeing the Green Machine and Crawford, or whoever's seeing Amir Khan, that could have been Earl Spence. That's why you should make these big fights, man. When you get a chance, make these big fights, because anything can happen. Life can take place. Life is nothing hit harder than life. We missed two big fights. Boxing fucked up two big fights. Now more likely we will never see Joshua. We would never see Joshua, but it was mainly because Joshua don't have the courage. Joshua don't have a lot of courage. Joshua have a whole lot of man fans. Joshua have a lot of Negroes. But one thing about Deontay Wilder, his fans and him wanted it. But the politics, a lot of the politics, fucked that shit up. And the TV contracts, the TV scheduling and shit, like the TV shit could have happened. It was nothing that could have stopped the Earl Spence fight that happened to Terrence Crawford. It was nothing in the way. They could have did the same. If you could have make a big fight like Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather, why can't you make these guys are stars, but they never on a global level as Mayweather and Pacquiao? These guys are boxing icons. If they can get these two in the ring, there's no way you can't tell me. With the motherfucker James Evans said, if you can put a man on the moon, then you can't stop. But James Evans said some slick shit. If you can put a man on the moon, you can't tell me you can't stop drug dealing in these projects. James Evans, once in a while, he'll say some real shit. James Evans will say some real shit. You be like, what the fuck? James Evans said, if you could put a man on the moon in 1969, I know y'all can stop drug dealing in these projects. They was in the bad projects in Chicago. I forgot the name of the projects. It was bad as shit. But I lived in the projects just like them, man. They had the same wild shit going on. Just a whole bunch of nigga shit going on. Nigga shit is nigga shit. Yeah, man. Boxing lost 2019 lost two big fights, man. We could see these four brothers get it on in big fights, man. But more than likely, man, we'll never see these fights, man. Hit that thumbs up, support the channel. There's too much noise going on in this motherfucker. Gotta cut this motherfucker short, y'all. Peace.